Hi, this is Ted Goldfish from BeyondWine.com. I'm here at Vinexpo in Bordeaux with Phyllis Bruhach. Phyllis is with Tokay Classic Winery from Hungary, producers of lovely white wines and sweet wines from the Tokay region. And Phyllis conspicuously has an American accent, maybe even more American because it's a Bronx, New York accent.
Right. Hi. I married a Hungarian, and we moved to Germany, of all places, where I worked and my husband worked before we decided to go big on the Tokay wines. Just about the time that the wall fell, Tokay was undergoing a big transformation and selling the parcels of land which the peasants who had received them back from the kombinat, the so-called cooperative, they couldn't take care of them and they couldn't manage them. So they were selling them, and we purchased Grand Cru vineyards, the best vineyards in Kings Hill, Hungary, in the town of Mod. This is the administrative center of the Hungarian Tokay Wines. It is very well known, aside from the village of Tokay, which is within 10 miles of us. Our nearest neighbors are very prominent wine houses. Our vineyard is rather small, but still very sweet. And we're very interested in indicating the effect of Tokay on health. Many years ago, before the advent of penicillin, the Hungarian Tokay wines were used as medicine, and they were sold in the pharmacies as medicine and purchased by people of all ages, including the little old grandma, who insisted that this was the best way to cure all ills. Scientifically, they discovered that the fungus that attacks the Hungarian Tokay grapes is called Botrytis cinerea, and it is a relative of penicillin. And so perhaps the legend is not far from wrong when they say that this is the Hungarian form of penicillin, and it will cure you of anything that might attack you, especially old age.
So in Hungary, is Tokay taken on a regular basis by the average family, or is it taken for special occasions?
Currently, I believe that the average family, if they can afford Tokay or have their own vineyards with small amounts of Tokay grapes, tend to sip it regularly on an almost daily basis, just in small amounts, to make sure that they stay healthy. Whether this can be proven scientifically or not is still debatable, but many people insist that this is the truth.
So Tokay is a special wine that we see relatively little of in the U.S. But your vineyards are producing wines that are now coming in through the East Coast and will soon be available at Costco, a larger distribution in the U.S.
We're very lucky to have found a rather innovative and experimental vineyard in California that has an import firm that wants to import our Tokay wines as one of the best wines of the world and put these wines in at least the major cities throughout the United States.
So I'll just ask you, the Tokay is a unique wine. I'll just ask how it's produced, because it's very interesting how it's a dry wine mixed with sweet grape juice, and how it's graded from the potonios, which are the baskets, just to give us some information about how the consumer can best choose a wine and what they can expect.
Most likely, you will find the dessert wines that are not affected by Botrytis cinerea on the shelves in the United States. That's this wine here. It's called a late harvest, and it's priced in a very affordable range. And this bottle, this shape, is the standard shape for the botrytis-affected Tokay wines. And it will probably be in the United States for the 5 puttonyos, which is a higher level of sweetness. The very top range is 6 puttonyos. And we hope to have it in the United States within the next 5 years.
Well, it's interesting to see the wide range of different wines that have potential benefits and have cultural history where people anticipate cultural and health benefits from the wine. And certainly, Hungary is a historical producer of wines. And we look forward to seeing more of these in the U.S. and looking into some of the health benefits that the Tokays have to offer. Thank you very much, and very good luck.